outside wall.
He's gonna pass nearly 3 cars down that front straightaway, and he's gonna get them all done with. What amazing
Race lead to the inside goes Logan Cloudman is gonna touch in. Pit press sideways. What a save!
Look to the outside, and Trunkgate goes off. De Jong into second place.
Going for the switchback. Oh, pinpoint driving.
It's howling down to the inside.
I tried this contact though. Slide left of the racetrack. Chris Benner drives it back down underneath, and he takes that second spot right back. Joker goes to Garrett Lowe.
Garrett Lowe should take victory with all that contact.
He's going to try and make the move around the outside the parabolica. That's not going to work, but he's going to try and get the cut back here. Get the run out the parabolica. That's beautifully done there. Michael Schumacher, there's a little bit of door banging as well.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
There's a name I wasn't expecting.
Welcome to ISM Raceway, otherwise known as Phoenix International Raceway. We are here for round 2 of the Pasky's Cardiac Truck Series. And a lot of trucks out there tonight. Sam Cooper Bennett up in the booth with you, and joined as always by my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, Mr. Tony Trapasso. Tony, round 2 is here. We're going to be expecting a lot of close racing here tonight.
It's always good racing whenever we come here to the Valley of the Sun. And I'm not going to call it what iRacing is calling it, because that's just dumb. It's Phoenix International. It's always going to be Phoenix International. F the world.
Yeah. Pretty much. But, we are here. Season 3 is underway. We did take a week off last week because of Thanksgiving, but things are back to normal again, and we are on the run down to that horrible C word that I don't like mentioning before December. So, yeah, we're on that slippery slope now, Tony.
La 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 F you.
Anyway, qualifying is about to begin. It's actually checker flag is out now, so let's go straight to our qualifying session, as we are going to well, I am anyway. I'm going to switch over to the live feed on the track. if it'll let me.
The 31 trucks took time in the hot lap session. Only 2 of them are not currently in this session.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
So expect at least 29 trucks to take time tonight.
Yeah, so we have got a stacked field for tonight's race. Let's bring up your qualifying times here. Well, your qualifying order. As Tony just pointed out, we had a couple that didn't take time in the hot laps, so expect only a few times to pop up there. As we're going to go with the winner from the last race. You know what? I can't even remember who won last time. That's how long it's been.
Did win Daytona. Bouchard won, didn't he?
It's a strong possibility, and unfortunately, speaking of Chris Bouchard, he's announced that he's stepping away for the season.
He has, and it's understandable. Being a full-time college student, it's that time of year again where it's, fall semester finals at most colleges. And this is crunch time, and Chris is taking his education very seriously, and I really applaud him for that.
Yeah, we've got some new names in the field here tonight. Corey Budino and Jacob Sampson, 2 new names to the league here tonight. Let's take a look at Jacob Sampson there, running a very plain black and white scheme. Not sure if he's
Your trading paint isn't working.
Is it not?
No, it's not working, because you gotta wait till you see where his numbers are, folks.
Let's just give that an update then. I've got the 0 weight on his
On his quarter panel?
yeah, and on the tray as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's a thing that they've been playing around with as far as paint jobs go. There's a couple of trucks from that team running tonight.
Yeah. We've got times coming in thick and fast. Matthew Tyrrell. Oh, it was Hunter King that won last time.
You're right. Currently sitting second quick.
Yeah. Tanner Costa driving the Rainbow Warrior. He's in 3rd. Jeff Hollingsworth jumping up to 2nd place. Good time for him in the 42.
Tyler Vickery jumping up to 4th quick.
In the Full Sail number 24, he's actually got his proper number here this week.
Yes.
As does Dylan Moskowitz, who's currently out on track right now in the Whataburger number 4.
Yeah.
Kyle Gilbert jumping up to 2nd place. As Trading Paints is still being a dick. Gavin Martin.
Sound shocked.
I'm not. Gavin Martin, one of the rookies in the field, he is up into 6th place now, so good start for him. Had an impressive run last time we were racing at Daytona. Seems to be continuing that trend here, just qualifying in the top 10, but we still have a few drivers left to run here tonight. Ray Black Jr. No, was it Ray Black? Ray Black Jr. won in the trucks, and it was Hunter King that won in the Xfinity cars. I remember now. That's it.
Yes.
So Ray Black Jr. won last time out in the truck series, getting his season off to the best possible start. He's jumped up to 6th place. We still haven't had times from Jeffrey Meyer, John Jenkins, David Butch Frazier, David Bigger, and Chad Witt. For some reason, Butch Frazier is just creeping around the track. I'm not sure if that's legal or not. He's been doing that for the past 5 minutes now. Might want to check with league management about that, Tony.
Well, they can't really see him do it because it's solo qualifying.
Yeah.
So only those of us up in the booth, not actually in the session.
We see you.
I see you.
David,
I think Butch is going for a league record of slowest lap possible.
Yeah. I'm not sure what his strategy is, though, because that's just very unorthodox. Anyway, James McDavid jumping up to 14th place to see if he can improve on his time as he crosses the line. And the answer is no. Now this
Jenkins, the only other truck out on track right now, actually going after a qualifying lap.
Yeah. Running another new paint scheme here tonight. That's a very sharp paint scheme on this car. I don't know.
And speaking of sharp paint schemes, I did talk to Bob Lacavara before we went on air, and I said, Bob, it's no offense to you because it's a very sharp paint scheme you've got on the number 5 Convergent Composites truck. However, it's very confusing for Sam and I up in the booth when we're used to 2.5 years of seeing you in black and yellow or black and gold vehicles. You're now in a bright blue truck. So it's kind of a pardon my language, folks, but it's kind of a mindfuck.
Yeah, he's changed it to blue in top. Well, actually, no. In Top Fuel Racing, he runs the Hunko's IndyCar team scheme, and then in the Pasky's when the low budget TV Cardiac Cup Series, Grand National Series, he's also running a blue paint scheme. So yeah, it's a bit confusing out there, but that's just how we react to change. We don't like change.
Change is scary.
Yeah.
Only because I don't like to have a pocket full of coins.
Just give a quick rundown of your top 10 here as we watch in Jeff Hollingsworth just turned some laps here. Matthew Tyrrell currently sits on the pole with a 26.387, just 10 1,000ths of a second back, or 10 1,000ths of a second back is Kyle Gilbert. Is second. Jeff Hollingsworth, who you've seen on the screen there, is in third. Hunter King in fourth. Fifth is Tyler Vickery. Sixth is Ray Black Jr. Seventh is Gavin Martin. Eighth is Tanner Costa. Ninth is Brad Allison. And rounding out your top 10 is Mr. Devon Doss. So, it looks like everybody's finished taking times here. Jeffrey Meyer, Butch Fraser, David Biggett and Chad Witt all not taking times yet. So, I wonder if they're going to opt to start shotgun on the field and just pick the positions off as the race goes along. It is a 155 lap race here, so...
Well, I'm watching Butch Fraser. He's actually parked along the front stretch wall under the flag stand.
Good job in these kind of sessions. You can actually you can't see the guys that are on, or the other guys are on track. Imagine that if they're just invisible and you can't hit them and you just randomly hit something out of nowhere.
That would be kind of funny.
And all the ingredients you need for a heart attack. And a new fire suit. Anyway, with qualifying pretty much done and out the way, Tony, would you like to make the announcement?
If we could have everybody please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. As U.S. Army retired, Mr. Terry Adams brings us tonight's national anthem.
You join us for round 2 of the Pasky's Cardiac Truck Series as we are about to get under green here at Phoenix. The song provided for you tonight was our good friend at Beaufort Broadcasting, Mr. Terry Adams. And with that, let's go to tonight's grid for the race. And starting up on the pole is taking his first ever pole position with the series is Mr. Matthew Tyrrell. Joining him on the front row will be Kyle Gilbert. Row 2 will be Jeff Hollingsworth and Hunter King. Row 3 will be Tyler Vickery and Ray Black Jr. Row 4 will be Gavin Martin and Tanner Costa. And rounding out your top 10 will be Bradley Allison and Devin Doss, Tony.
Mike Whitaker and Jake Sampson make up row number 6. Row 7 goes to Nate Siefker and James McDavid. Dylan Moskowitz and Lonnie Barrington make up row number 8. Row 9 is going to go to John Jenkins and Jordan Berry. Matt Burkhart and Robert Dudley making up row number 10. Steve Cook and Bottle Washer of the Pasky's Cardiac Truck League. Kevin Paskowitz is going to be joined with Pennsylvania Posse member Bob Lacavara in row number 11. The Chicago Kid, the Chi-Town Hustler, I should say, Mr. Joe Morganti is going to be joined with Sean Weaver in row number 12. Corey Boudinot. Am I saying that? Okay. So two French guys in row number 13. He's going to be joined with our good friend Frenchie, Mr. Francois Pelletier. Hoot Baker and Johnny Antonucci make up row number 14. Row 15 is going to go to, where the hell am I?
Butch Frazier and Jeffrey Meyer.
No, actually, Butch Frazier and David Bigger. Jeff Meyer and Chad Witt, or Meyer and Chad Witt, supposed to be starting shotgun on the field.
Right, so that is our field of drivers here for tonight's race. Let's go to our pole setter, Mr. Matthew Tyrrell, who's not gridded up yet. Oh, he has. There he is.
Actually, Meyer not in the field, so...
Which is very strange because he was at the up there in the top 10 in a hot lap session, so not sure what his deal is there. Obviously decided not to run, but Tony, I'm going to let you get them going on this one.
Well, as the pace car gets ready to make that hard left turn onto pit road, the only thing that's left to do is Grandpa, Papa Viagra, it's time to get it on in the Valley of the Sun.
Yeah, and Matthew Tyrrell going to hold them down as the pace car does peel off, and away we go. 150 laps here at Phoenix are underway. And already Carl Gilbert challenging on that outside. Oh, Tyrrell gets a wheel on the apron there. That's going to let Carl Gilbert through into the lead here as they come through the dogleg for the first time tonight.
Side by side for second place, that is the 6th. Okay. I'm not live. Hunter King and Jeff Hollingsworth slugging it out for third place as they're still side by side. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on race control duties at the same time here.
Yeah, as Jeff Hollingsworth is side by side with Hunter King and Tyler Vickery up there in the top 5 as well, just stalking them as winner first time round. Yeah, winner in the first round, Ray Black Jr. currently sitting there in P6 with Tanner Costa right behind him, as Devin Doss right there too, Gavin Martin right there too, and Bradley Allison, the last guy in the top 10, the Thunder from Down Under as we like to call him. He's sitting right there with Nate Siefker really far down the field already in the early part of this race tonight, having a horrible qualifying, Tony.
Absolutely. It's one thing, you don't normally see Siefker that far back in qualifying, but he's just mired just outside the top 10 right now.
He won't be there for long as there he goes to the outside of Bradley Allison and moves his way into the top 10, and now he's going to set his sights on Gavin Martin. Meanwhile, back in the front, Carl Gilbert under pressure now from Matthew Tyrrell. Tyrrell really wants that lead back. We're on lap 4 already of 150. And remember, no stages in this series anymore, so good to see there. So Tyrrell trying to put a challenge on Kyle Gilbert, but at the same time, here comes Hunter King. He's got round Jeff Hollingsworth, and now he's going to try and put a challenge on Matthew Tyrrell as they go through the dogleg and into turn 3, Tony.
Gilbert still showing the way. Come on, quit moving. Gilbert still showing the way. Tyrrell trying to hang tight with him, trying to keep him honest, looking possibly to the inside, not thinking better of it there. Hunter King going to the inside, not able to get the run off of one that he was hoping for as they go through the dog leg side by side. Terrell making a bid for the lead now. Gilbert going to be hung out to dry in that second lane. Let's see if they got enough rubber laid down already.
And they don't, because Tyrrell's got to put the nose out in front. On the exit of turn 4, though, Gilbert does have a better run. Side by side, give that lap to Matthew Tyrrell, though. Good run there for the man in the 76s. Gilbert's going around! And into the wall. That's going to bring out caution number 1. Just drove it too aggressively into the corner, and that's what upset the back end of the truck. Take another look at that. You see there, just get out of shape going into turn 1. Back end, tried to correct it and just snapped right and straight into the outside wall. Not the start that Kyle Gilbert wanted here tonight.
Definitely not the start he was hoping for, and the rest of the field doing a great job to avoid hitting him.
That's not easy to do around here.
No, Joe Morganti did spin it to try to stay off of everybody, but everybody doing a great job not killing each other on that one.
Very sharp paint scheme on Joe Morganti's truck. That is going to be the norm of what he's been wearing. I mean, he drove a similar paint scheme when he raced at Road America last night, so I'm guessing that's his colour scheme for the rest of the season and whatever he runs.
Well, we do have to thank our very good friends over at Low Budget TV for coming on board and sponsoring the Pasky's Cardiac Grand National Series on Friday nights.
Yeah, good to see them on board, and you can catch those guys. They're not going to Phoenix on Friday. I believe they're going somewhere else. I can't remember where, though.
If I heard right, Orange Show.
Where?
Orange Show Speedway.
Oh, I don't know.
As Robert Dudley stays out, as does Butch Frazier, wholesale pit stops for the rest of the field, though.
Yep, as Tyler Vickery wins the race off pit road there. Matthew Tyrrell off second. Hollinsworth off third. Tyler Costa off fourth. Fifth is Devin Doss. Nate Siefka making up some wholesale positions there as well. So good for him. As Tyler Vickery taking 2 there. Not really sure what his strategy is at this point. This early in the race.
It's early enough to see if it at least works.
Not wrong. But King, Ray Black Jr. and Robert Dudley all staying out though. 10 laps on their tyres. Albeit 2 of those laps have been under pacing, so... And there was a new rule that was brought out today, Tony, regarding the yellow flags, I believe.
There was?
Yeah, apparently if they get a penalty for passing, apparently there's some people in the field, I don't know exactly who, getting a passing under yellow, like literally passing someone under pacing, and then getting a penalty for passing under yellow and then asking for it to be cleared. So trying to gain a position the underhanded way under caution.
Nice.
So league owner Kevin Paskowicz decreed today that if anybody is caught trying to make an underhanded move like that, they will be removed from the league immediately.
Understandable.
Yeah, because it's cheating. So
yeah, no, absolutely. It is absolutely cheating. Lights are out on the pace car. Hunter King going to have the button. Ray Black Jr. sitting in second. Robert Dudley, Tyler Vickery, Matt Terrell, Jeff Hollingsworth, Tanner Coster, Devin Doss, Gavin Martin, and
Ward's turn 3. Let's see how they can handle it this time on the restart. Hunter King going to be taking his first restart here tonight. So he will be in control once the pace car goes off. And Ray Black Jr. back up there again, and especially after got his win at Daytona. Really in a prime position now, as there goes the pace car, but ready to get them going again. Hunter
gets into it.
Devin Doss is around.
Don't be ugly, don't be ugly, don't be ugly.
And it's ugly.
Yep, that's ugly.
And Kevin Pasky, which unfortunately caught up in that one as well. Let's take another look at that. And it was Robert Dudley that got into the side of Devin Doss there.
You might want to watch that one from the chopper cam, Sam.
Okay, let me see if I can find the chopper cam. There we go.
Robert Dudley that was not Dudley's fault.
Dudley held his line there as Devin Doss came down on him.
Yeah, that was 100% on Devin Doss.
And the melee didn't start until after he'd already spun. Everybody trying to avoid him. Bob Lacavara, Jordan Barry, Kevin Pasky, and Joe Morganti caught up in that. Morganti just can't catch a break these last couple of nights. So we're back under caution again. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with some more racing action. Don't go anywhere while we hear a quick word from our sponsor, from the sponsors of the Grand National Series, Low Budget TV.
Down into turn number 1. Another slide job and crossover.
The brakes are glowing on that left front as we go 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Making sure they won't pull up. Almost in intersection.
Almost pushing each other into the intersection and around.
It's going to be fun to keep an eye on some of the main models in this one. Gotta keep an eye on it all, but this is the battle to watch right here, the battle for 3rd. By the way, a little homework. Morris was able to make it back on track.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
And we're back live here at Phoenix. About to get them underway once again. As they are 2x2, Hunter King going to be in control of the field for the 2nd time here tonight. Hopefully we won't have any more oopsies as this race progresses. As there goes the pace car. Hunter King going to start him off early this time round. Not wasting any time as we're back under green once again, Tony.
Back under green again. Robert Dudley not getting up to speed like he was hoping to.
Oh!
There it goes.
Oh, for goodness sake. Let's take a look at that again. We'll take a look at Robert Dudley there as he's got Nate Seeker looking to his inside. He does fend him off, but the back end just steps out as he goes into turn 1, gets collected by Mike Whitaker and Morganti into the wall again. As you would say, Tony, Mania.
Yeah. Excuse me, I need to go pick out tonight's Christmas Carol.
Yay! As we're under caution once again here. Looks like Bob Lacavara going to bring it down pit road. We've got wholesale pit stops going on, but they're mainly at the back of the field here. You see Hoot Baker just getting into his pit stall there. Bob Lacavara is in pit road. Sean Weaver is there too. Panacosta's in pit road. We're just leaving pit road, sorry. Or is he? No, he's coming into pit road. Kyle Gilbert in pit road as well. So caution number 3 here. These guys just cannot seem to get going here tonight. It's a very worrying sign at this track in the early running of this race, as it looks like Bradley Allison's going to catch up to the field there. Got some damage on the front end of that number 03.
Yep.
So hopefully, once they all get it out of their systems, as Tyler Vickery goes on a major blinking session there. Hopefully, once they got it all out of their systems, we can actually get a good race out of this one. You'd think during the hot lap sessions they'd get it out of their systems then, but clearly not.
Oh, they tried to.
Yeah. So, should see the lights go off on the pace card this time by as yes, there we go. So, and Tyler Vickery, you need to say something to Tyler because he's blinking badly. They made their way through turns 1 and 2. Coming down towards the dog leg. And in towards turn 3. We're going to get them going again. Hunter King going to get a third try at the restart here. He's going to go early, he's going to go late. He's done both so far. Which one's he going to pick this time as they come through 3 and 4? Postcar's going to make the hard left turn once again. There he goes. As Hunter King again, not wasting any time, and we're back on the green once again. Lap 22, sorry, is the time we go back to green, as looks a more clean restart this time. Matthew Tyrrell moving to the inside of Tyler Vickery. Vickery seems to have got his connection issues sorted right now. Nate Seath got already up to P6, so he's scything his way through the field, but with all the wrecks we've seen so far, that's no surprise. James McDavid there up in P7, being hunted down by Joe Morganti now, as Joe Morganti trying to fend off Gavin Martin, who's also blinking. That's a battle for P7, P7 there. There's got an angry pack of wolves behind Morganti. Gavin Martin, Lonnie Barrington, Matt Burkhardt, Jordan Barry's there, as is John Jenkins. Devin Doss is there too. Johnny Antonucci just sitting at the back of that little pack there. And then you've got about a second back, and then you got Corey Budino. And then Bob Lacavara back there in P17. Kevin Pasky, which not had the best of starts here tonight. He's back there in 18th, just fending off Tanner Costa. Meanwhile, back on the front, Hunter King is under pressure from Ray Black Jr. Black Jr. got the inside line as they come out of 4. Hunter King getting the better run as they come out of 4, but gets that lap. But here comes Black Jr. again as they come through 1 and 2, almost banging doors there as they come out of turn 2 and down towards the dog leg. Here comes Hunter King now on the outside. And Ray Black Jr. nearly collects him there.
Hunter King not giving Ray Black Jr. a lot of room.
Not at all. Matthew Tyrrell just stalking them as well. So if anything happens, watch for Tyrrell to capitalise on this. As Black Jr. still got the inside line there, is trying desperately to stop that truck to sliding up into Hunter King as they're coming up on lap traffic as well already. That is Jacob Simpson they're coming up on now.
Yeah, Simpson is horribly off pace right now. 2 laps down and just not up to speed.
Yeah, so having a baptism of fire here tonight is Jacob Simpson. His first race in the series, and he's about to be caught by the leaders. We put a 3rd lap down as Simpson going to move to the high line. The leader's going to move to the bottom line. Oh, Simpson getting very close there as they come out of turn 4, but they get around him safely. Can they all get around him safely? As there goes Tyrrell to the inside of Simpson.
Devin Doss again.
As Devin Doss brings out another caution here.
I'll be right back.
Take another look as the back end steps out going through corner, and Johnny Antonucci nowhere to go. As Hoot Baker caught up in that, Butch Frazier caught up in that, Dylan Moskowitz caught up in that. Let's take a look from Dylan Moskowitz's point of view. I was trying to slow down for the incident there. Hoot Baker spins it trying to avoid it, as does Butch Frazier, as looks like Bob Lacavara caught up in that as well. And he was. So a few trucks caught up in that one again, and we're under caution number 4 here. Ray Black Jr. getting the lead away from Hunter King just before the caution came out, so good moves for him. Ray Black Jr. on dangerous form this early in the season. So while they're under caution again, we're going to step away for another commercial break. We'll be right back.
And he hits him again now. Ray Alfala into the outside wall.
He's going to pass nearly 3 cars down that front straightaway, and he's going to get them all done with. What amazing.
Race lead to the inside goes Logan Cloudman is going to touch in. Pit press sideways. What a save.
Look to the outside as Cronkite goes off. De Jong into 2nd place.
I'm going for the switchback. Oh, pinpoint driving.
It's Howley down to the inside.
He's trying this contact though.
Slide left of the racetrack. Chris Venner drives it back down underneath, and he takes that 2nd spot right back. Joker goes to Garrett Lowe.
Garrett Lowe should take victory with all that contact.
He's going to try and make the move around the outside the parabolica. That's not going to work, but he's going to try and get the cut back here. Get the run out the parabolica. That's beautifully done there. Makashume, there's a little bit of door banging as well.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed.
And we're back here live at Phoenix as we are coming to the end of caution number 4 here at the 1 mile demon in the desert. Ray Black Jr. going to have control of the field as they go into turn 3. Tony, why don't you get us going this time?
Go ahead, Sam. I gotta take care of some stuff.
Okay, I can see this being a trend tonight. Anyway, Ray Black Jr. going to bring them back to green here as they come through turn 4. As out of turn 4 they go, Ray Black Jr. brings them back to green. And Jeff Hollingsworth getting very unsettled on that restart there and cutting across the nose of Nate Siefka. Luckily Siefka was aware of the situation and letting go. Jordan Barry right there in P6, but is under pressure as well from Matt Burkhardt. Burkhardt going to jump to the inside there in turn 4. Problems for Jordan Barry there as he gets pushed out wide. That's let John Jenkins through and Tanner Costa through. The problems for Jordan Barry there. Tanner Costa now up to P8 now. As here comes John Jenkins down to the inside of Matt Burkhardt. And takes away the position. So good move there by the man in the 25. But here comes Burkhardt, keeping it wound up on the high side as they come out of 4. As Burkhardt going to try and keep it wound up there, but here comes Tyler Costa now to the inside of Burkhardt. As Matthew Tyrrell now has moved up to the point of the field there. As problems for Ray Black Jr. Here comes Jeff Hollingsworth as well. So Matthew Tyrrell is your new leader here tonight. Well, not your new leader because he started on the pole, but you know what I mean. As Hollingsworth takes away second position coming through turn 2, sorry. Ray Black Jr. demoted to 3rd place, and here comes Nate Siefka as well now. He's just got by Hunter King. As, Hunter King thought about going 3 wide there. Not a sort of move you want to be making this early, especially around this track.
Yeah, no, that had bad intentions written all over it.
Yep, as Nate Siefka now gets around Ray Black Jr. Black Jr., Hunter King and Matthew Tyrrell all on old tyres as Hollingsworth has actually moved to the point now. These guys on the older tyres are starting to be freight trained now, and I'm guessing their strategy is starting to go out the window at this point.
Well, you're talking a 20 to 30 lap difference in tire strategy, so yeah, there's a big difference between the haves and have-nots. Of the guys that haven't pitted recently, Terrell has the newest tires at 29 laps. Ray Black Jr. and Hunter King are both 30 to 39 laps into their, now 40 laps into their stints. So,
yeah. And Jordan Barry back there with 25 laps on his tyres. That's why he's fallen back so rapidly. He's been chased down by Lonnie Barrington right now, though he is keeping Matt Burkhardt pretty honest. So still some life in those tyres yet, but Jeff Hollingsworth has flat checked out at the front there ahead of Matthew Tyrrell, who again is on those 30 lap older tyres. Nate Siefka just stalking him now. He's up to 3rd place after having a horrible qualifying. He's finally made his way up to the top 3 now. And it looks like finally we're getting a green flag run going here. So
yeah, a little bit of some separation between some of the cars so far, as there's a huge gap from like 21st back.
Yeah, 21st place is occupied by Francois Pelletier. Frenchie got some damage on that number 19 truck, but it wouldn't be a race if you didn't see damage on his on his cars or trucks.
You're not wrong.
David Bigger there trying to make himself known as Dylan Moskowitz gets a bit of the apron there. Still managed to keep it wound up there, but he's not going to get the pass done on Pelletier as they come out of turn 4. bit further back there. Bob Lacavara just sitting back there with Johnny Antonucci. Hoot Baker back there, a lap down. Dylan Moskowitz, Hoot Baker. They're both 2 laps down. Jacob Simpson is 3 laps down. Johnny Antonucci is 4 laps down. David Bigger, a late starter here. He is 29 laps down. So, oh, we've got a big wreck there, and that's going to end David Bigger's night. And Francois Pelletier as the 2 teammates get into it together. Let's take a look at that there. They come out of turn 4 there. It started with Pelletier hitting the wall. Bigger nowhere to go. I'm guessing David Bigger must be regretting starting late now because he didn't want to see that when he came out on track eventually. So caution number 5 here. Jeff Hollingsworth is your leader. Matthew Tyrrell second. Nate Siefka third. Ray Black Jr. fourth. 5th is Hunter King. 6th is John Jenkins. 7th is Tanner Costa. 8th Kyle Gilbert. 9th Gavin Martin. And rounding out in top 10 is Matt Burkhart. And I've got to assume that the guys that are on the oldest tyres here, they've got to bring a pit side this time.
With what's been going on, yeah, you'd almost expect wholesale pit stops right now.
And there we go.
Like everybody going pit side this time. Nope, couple takers, not going down.
Yeah, Morganti, Butch Frazier, it looks like Devin Dawson that's staying out as well, Dylan Moskowitz, and it looks like Johnny Antonucci stayed out as well. So,
because those guys are a lap down.
Yep.
So pits were not open for them.
Nope.
Butch Frazier, the only one on the lead lap that did not pit, but that's Butch's MO. He usually pits with the lap down cars to kind of get out of the potential dumpster fire that will be a restart.
Yeah, Morganti getting his lucky dog there. So he's back on the lead lap now. Good to see him back up there. Hopefully.
Looks like Terrell only took 2.
Where is he? Yes, he did. And he was the only one that took 2 as well. Let's see how this plays out. Didn't work out so well for Tyler Vickery, so let's see how it works for the man in the 78. So Frenchie and David Bigger are back out of pit road after they had to tow. They are, well, Bigger's already 31 laps down, so no harm, no foul for him as he stops on the pit road line, as does Frenchie. I'm guessing pit road was closed for them.
Yes, it was. And Joe Morganti got the lucky dog.
Yes, he did.
So that puts the driver of the low-budget TV number, what the hell is he, 53, back on the lead lap, which is good to see.
Yeah. Matthew Tyrrell is your leader. He managed to get out of pit road ahead. Oh, Jeff Hollingsworth, that was because Tyrrell took 2 tyres. Jeff Hollingsworth was actually one of the longest in his box, 15.3 seconds in his pit box, but still managed to get out in second place, so good for him.
I'm thinking he may have been farming some damage.
Maybe. As the lights are off on the pace car and it resets the field once again, everybody is on the same set of tyres except for Tyrrell, who only took 2, obviously, as we've just already mentioned. And again, it's going to be interesting to see how he handles this restart with those 2 older tyres on his truck.
Well, if the truck was a little on the tight side, only taking 2 rights, it's going to loosen it up a little bit early on in the run, which might be advantageous for him. We're going to find out. And apparently these guys don't know how to pace.
No.
Pace car is in. Darrell has the button, waits for it, gets the truck pointed straight, and we are back underway.
Yeah, back on the green here. Tyrrell actually getting off to a great restart there as here comes Nate Siefka to the inside of Hollingsworth. Seifka's not afraid to have a fight here as he's got Hunter King just to his outside and Red Black Jr. getting a bit squirrely going for the dog leg there.
Well, he had 2 on the apron and 2 on the track, so that's not really what you're looking to do.
As you see Hunter King there getting the better run coming out of 4 as... Oh, Hunter King's in the wall! Managed to save it.
Hard shot.
Yeah, everybody
He missed the safer barrier too, that's the worst part.
Yeah. Everybody doing great work to avoid it. That's Kyle Gilbert already back up to the top 6 here. He's just going to work to the inside of Hunter King.
Yeah, Hunter King narrowed that truck up by about a good 1.5 feet.
Yep. Oh, as Gavin Martin almost gets into the wall as well. But we've seen this from Hunter King before. He can beat the living crap out of his car or his truck, but he still gets a good finish out of it. I don't know how he does it.
Well, he hasn't burned his fast repair yet, that's why.
Well, he won the Xfinity race with only half a car left, so...
Nice.
So, yeah. he basically won the Grand National Series race with a pavement modified.
I remember that now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's back up to speed again, just behind Kyle Gilbert. Tanner Costa, meanwhile, under pressure from Gavin Martin. Costa did get around Martin, but Martin not going to let him get away here. As we are 1/3 distance into the race now, as Gilbert's going around again, and again trying to correct it, and again bringing out a caution.
Bigger caught up in that one again. That's the second one he's caught up in someone else's dumpster fire. Everybody else looks like they did a great job to avoid him.
Gilbert's overdriving that truck. It's pretty easy to see. Bigger was caught up in another incident though. I'm not sure what that was.
He spun to avoid killing Gilbert.
Oh.
What's that?
Someone got a big piece of damage there. I think it might have been Chad Witt. Yeah, it was. He took a piece of the wall with him after trying to avoid David Bigger, and you see that damage on the left front of his truck. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, Seifker threw a dummy.
Yep.
John Jenkins, Hunter King, Gavin Martin all going down pit side, as is looks like Mike Whitaker, Tyler Vickery, Sean Weaver.
Hunter King has to bring a pit side. That hit he took on the wall was gonna hurt him in the long run, so he had to bring it pit side.
Dylan Moskowitz going to get the free pass right now.
That's gonna put him back on the lead lap actually, so good for him. The 26 trucks left on the lead lap. Hoot Baker will be the next one to get a lucky dog if we go back to caution again. I nearly said when we go back to caution again, because that's just the way things are turning out tonight.
What number are we on?
6.
So the good news is whoever brings out the next caution owes you and I each $20. And then the caution after that, we get to hear Christmas carols. Yep.
I said this is going to be a long night. So lap 55 of 150, Matthew Tyrrell still leads this thing as Jeff Hollingsworth is second and Nate Seifka in third. Winner from Daytona, Ray Black Jr. is in 4th, Tanner Costa's in 5th. 6th is Corey Budino. So good debut he's having tonight.
So far, so good.
Jordan Barry is in 7th, 8th is Matt Burkhart, 9th is James McDavid, and round up to the top 10 now is Mr. Kevin Paskwich in that PHaware Actilion number 7.
Yeah, KP's always run well here at Phoenix. So it's good to see him starting to make some progress towards the front of the field.
And I like that paint scheme that Ron has painted him. I like it.
Got flames, what's not to like?
Flames, no flames. Doesn't matter, I like the colour scheme. Flames don't really do it for me. That's why I never put flames on my car.
That's because your car's usually on fire to begin with.
That's true. Speaking of which, be sure to check out Top Fuel Racing this coming Wednesday as they go to make their first ever visit to Atlanta Motor Speedway. That's going to be a fun one. As they come out of the dog leg, they go towards turn 3, about to get them going once again. As I'm sorry, guys, I've been neglecting the live chat. I do apologise. As they come through 3 and 4, Matthew Tyrrell has the button. Jeff Hollinsworth going to be to his outside as the pace car peels off. And away we go. Held them down a little bit, but decided to get them going a bit, like 3/4 of the way through the corner. Budino absolutely cutting the nose off Jordan Barry, making Barry lose momentum here. So good move there by Budino. Good defensive move, actually. Made that one move, and it paid off, really, as he's going to work on the back of Tanner Costa here going into turn 3. Oh, doesn't want to be on that apron. As we're under caution again. Who was it this time?
I'm trying to find it.
It definitely wasn't one of the leaders. Was it Butch Frazier?
It was somewhere around Kyle Gilbert. I'm not sure who.
Oh no, it was Butch Frazier. He got into the side of Sean Weaver. I believe it was Sean Weaver anyway. Yeah, it was Sean Weaver. So Butch Frazier going for a spin after getting into the side of Sean Weaver. And that was your caution number 7. So, yeah.
Christmas carols on the next one.
Big thank you to Jesse Fox for the kind words here. So good to see that you're enjoying the show. Jesse Fox goes,
yeah,
$20.
Exactly.
He gets it. He gets it. He gets it. Yeah.
And to answer your question, Jesse, I'm not sure how many weeks this league is going to run. I haven't
18?
studied the. Is it 18?
Yeah. Jesse, deck the holes.
Yeah.
He only does the rude ones. He only does the rude ones. So Jesse, if you want to, go through YouTube, look for a rude Christmas carol and come back to us.
I got it. Hold on.
We're not on 8 cautions yet, so don't hold fire. As I want to say congratulations to NASA, whose latest probe towards Mars has safely landed on the surface on Mars. So congratulations to NASA for completing another mission. Well, successfully landing a mission anyway. Question is, when are we going to send people to Mars and leave them there? Just like the movie.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Jesse, I don't have I don't have deck the halls, but I do have jingle balls.
I was going to say dick and balls, but no.
No.
Anyway, lights are off the pace car. Tony, your turn to get us going, sir. Or not. Why is it every time we go through the dogleg we see one cone lying down? Is it being lazy or is it just there for a reason? Anyway, they make their way towards turn 3. Tyrrell going to be in control of the field once again. He's led 19 laps here tonight. Most of them been under caution, unfortunately. Out of turn 4. There goes the pace car. And away we go again. Back under green once again. Tyrrell off to a fantastic start there. We've got Sifka working on the inside of Hollinsworth. Hollinsworth getting really caught up on the high side. And here comes Sifka up to second place. He hasn't got the clear just yet. He's drifting up the track to try and fend off Hollinsworth. It's very close between the 42 and the 2. And he gets him finally.
Tanner Coster putting in work right now.
Yep, he's working on the back of Budino. But I need to talk to him and find out how to pronounce his name properly. Budino.
Well,
something French. As Budino, but Budino putting the move on Ray Black Jr. there. That was very brave of him.
that's one way to put it.
As Tanner Costa moves to the inside of Budino. Side by side as they come through the dog leg. Budino is going to get the better run going into turn 3 here. Or is he? Here comes Costa again. I remember Tanner Costa is driving one-handed after having an operation. Yes. After having an operation on his hand over the close season, so how he's able to do this around Phoenix of all places is beyond me.
Yeah, this is not. It's definitely not the track you want to try to do that with. Especially considering that it was his left hand that he did it to.
Yep. And the fact that...
Well, the thing is, for those of you that haven't driven sim racing, or haven't driven in real life, you don't really push the car, you kind of just apply pressure with your hand, and the car moves in that direction to make real subtle movements. So the fact that he's having oh boy.
As Costa got into the wall.
Yeah. The fact that he's doing this all right-handed is nothing short of miraculous.
Yeah, as he's just lost ground on the battle between himself and Budino. So the man in the Rainbow Warrior truck driving right-handed right now. And remember,
right back, Sam.
Driving in a simulator, well, this simulator, iRacing, is almost as accurate as driving a real car, and he's probably feeling the pressure from driving one-handed. That's probably why he drifted up into the wall. Meanwhile, back up at the front, we've got Matthew Tyrrell still in the lead, and he's actually checked out from the leaders as Nate Sifka under pressure from Nate Sifka as we've got the caution out once again.
Dylan Moskowitz. And it's Budnot.
Oh no. And you might want to talk to Devin Doss. I don't know if you caught what Devin Doss did then.
No, I'm going to look right now though.
Okay!
But as requested, A month or two ago, I asked you for a date. You said for Christmas Eve, by then you'd lose some weight. I think I understand the tinsel in your hair, but why have you got mistletoe inside your underwear? Oh, jingle balls, jingle to and fro, watching all the little puppies making yellow snow. Jingle balls, jingle 1, 2, 3. Why don't you come over here and jingle balls on me? Dashing through your gash in a one-horse open sleigh. My parents think you're trash, but I say you're okay. Filling fart balloons with a nozzle up my ass. I'd like to fill another, but I think I'm out of gas. Jingle balls, jingle to and fro, watching all the little children eating yellow snow. Jingle balls, jingle 1, 2, 3. Why don't you come over here and jingle balls on me?
Hey. And that was Tony Trapasso bringing us his rendition of Jingle Balls. As we are on caution number 8. Nate Siefka winning the race off pit road, however, while you were doing that. So Siefka up to the point after being outside the top 10 on the start. So good for him. Oh, he's not up to the point because Bradley Allison... No, he's in pit road now. Okay.
Yeah, Brad Ellison getting a point for actually leading a lap, so...
Jesse Fox is laughing his ass off.
And rightfully so.
So, back to the task at hand. Nate Siefka is going to be your leader when we go back to green here. Matthew Tyrrell just losing out to Siefka, and the pit stops Jeff Hollingsworth. He's been there the whole night. He's up in that top 3. He's not dropped back once here tonight. I've probably just jinxed him, so get your hate mail coming. Tanner Costa up to 4th place. A good pit stop for him as well.
And Devin Doss is about to have a throughput.
Kevin Paskwich is up to 7th place. Is followed by his teammate Tyler Vickery. Oh no, Vickery's driving for Bouchard Motorsports now, isn't he? Or Bouchard Racing.
Well, he was until Chris announced his retirement.
Well, yeah. So for the second...
Devin Doss has just hit a throughput and has left the server.
Yay! I mean that sarcastically, not figuratively. Anyway, so for the second season in a row, we're not going to have the defending champion actually defending his title. So we're going to have another...
crap, you're right.
We're going to have another brand new champion at the end of this thing.
Again, holy crap, you're right.
Yeah. Oh dear. It makes it more exciting for us anyway. So.
Sure.
And for the people watching at home. Let's show a bit of love to our friends on Facebook, shall we? And see what they are up to. And I'm guessing Serge Karam couldn't find time to be here tonight, so unfortunately that he's not here tonight, but he'll be here eventually. But at the same time, good to see you stink up the show last night, Sage.
Good to have him back.
Yeah.
It looks like the lights are out on the pace car.
They are, as they're making their way through turn 3 and 4. Pace car's going to make the hard left turn. Siefka going to have the button this time round as he gets them going early. Not wasting any time as Tyrrell almost immediately on the defensive against Jeff Hollingsworth.
As Jordan Berry throws it to the inside of Tyler Vickery.
Yeah, Jordan Berry.
Oh, sorry, that's Paskwich.
Yeah, Paskwich on the offensive here. Jordan Barry doing everything he can to hold off the 7, but And he does it to perfection, so good defending there by Jordan Barry. Holding off the Chief Cook and Bottle Washer. And most swearingest man ever.
Second most.
Second most, well, third most if you include me.
I actually had somebody ask me today that I work with if I have Tourette's.
I hope you replied with shit no.
Close! I used a different expletive.
You dropped the F-bomb.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't just drop it, I spiked that thing.
NFL style.
Absolutely. And then did the icky shuffle.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Which is about the only dance I can do with my bad knee. Dylan Moskowitz working his way through the field right now.
Yep, he's working. Oh, Butch Fraser's going on! As that's going to bring out caution number 9. So, Tony, take it away.
Silent fart, deadly fart, launched with stealth, a work of art. Tears will well up and drop from your eyes. It's aroma that can't be disguised. Try to breathe through your mouth. Try to breathe through your mouth. Silent fart, deadly fart. Odor that can stop your heart. Straight from someone's anonymous rear. People cry out, what the hell died in here? No one claims it as theirs. No one claims it as theirs. Silent fart, deadly fart, quickly makes the crowd depart. Coughing and gagging, they all run away, except for the person who put it into play. It's not so bad when it's yours. It's not so bad when it's yours.
As that was Silent Fart, brought to you by Tony Trapasso. So that's carol number 2. They're at Phoenix.
And they get worse from here, folks.
Yeah. Is there any reason? Can you really blame us for having a change in 2019?
Yes. We're going out with style.
Yeah.
Style.
So, as I just mentioned, 2019, January 1st, a change is in the wind. And not that sort of wind that Tony was talking about. Yeah.
And you say, I need help.
Yeah. We both do, that's why we run this gig.
Hashtag not wrong.
Yeah. So, lights are still on the pace car. And I still haven't gone for a commercial break because these Christmas carols are just hilarious. So who needs a commercial break when you've got Tony Trapasso singing dirty Christmas carols? Anyway, lights are off on the pace car. Tony, it's your turn to get us going. I've got us going for the past 3 times now.
So Seifker going to have control of the button. Matt Terrell starting on the outside. Jeff Hollingsworth, Tanner Coster running out your top 2 rows. You know, it's becoming quickly the usual suspects at the front of this field. Matt Burkhart right there within striking distance, Jordan Berry, Kevin Paskowitz, James McDavid, Lonnie Barrington, Chad Witt rounding out your top 10. As we are currently working lap 81 of 150 here in the Pasky's Cardiac Truck Series. Race number 2, season number 3. Pace car making its way through the 3-4 complex. Thiefker gonna have the button. Let's see if he does the same thing he did before and holds him down a little bit more. Yeah, there he goes, pulls the trigger, and we are back off and underway as Hollingsworth gets a great run from third. Terrell on the defensive right now as they haul off into turn number 1. Terrell throws the big block on Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth's got to check up a little bit. He's going to fall back into the clutches of Tanner Coster.
And Tanner Coster in the clutches of Matt Burkhart himself, and we see just further back there Kevin Paskowitz on the attack of John Barry, going to get the move done this time round as he dives it to the inside coming through turns 3 and 4. They door each other coming out of 4, and Paskowitz takes away 6th place, but under acrimonious circumstances there, Tony.
All's fair in love and racing. No harm, no foul, I guess, is the key there.
Jordan Barry got some side damage.
Does have a lot of side damage, but not enough to really affect either truck right now. Probably both drivers are going to need to have a new fire suit on their next pit stop, though.
Imagine how that would look if Kevin Paskowitz had to call himself to the Big Purple Hauler.
I think that's going to be Karen's job. As Carroll making a bid for the lead right now, working the inside of Nate Siefker as they haul off into turn number 3. Terrell going to just sail it on in there, gets it to stick.
Wow, what a move.
Cross him over on the exit, though. Drag race to the line. Terrell's going to hold on, and we've got a new leader again.
Yeah, as here comes Siefker again to the inside of turn 1. Terrell going to be pushed out wide as here comes Siefker now down towards the dogleg. They're side by side. And Hollingsworth and Costa are going to be watching this battle thinking, yeah, carry on guys, if you wreck each other then we're going to move up a place.
Well, the guy that's in the camper seat right now is Kevin Paskowitz, because he's the only one that's far enough back that if things turn into a dumpster fire, Paskowitz is going to have the best shot at being able to avoid said dumpster fire.
Yep, as Tyrrell able to hold on to the lead there. Jeff Hollingsworth just sitting a bit further back there in 3rd place. And Matt Burkhart is, I'm guessing, is opting for the same strategy as Paskowitz, as he's fallen back about a truck length from Costa now.
Just about.
That's just about enough to try and avoid the wreck anyway, if there is one. Paskowitz has set sail away from James McDavid now, who's moved ahead of Jordan Barry. Corey Boudinot in a bit of a battle with 2 of the usual suspects. Don't look in the mirror, buddy, because you're going to have you got 2 angry dogs right behind you. Jenkins
definitely a lot not wrong, as those 2 guys are running side by side.
Yeah, Jenkins going to try the outside as they cross the line. Is Jenkins going to try the outside pass here into 1? He's got the clear. He just needs to drop down. No, Boudinot's going to get the run coming out of turn 2. But Jenkins, a fantastic pass on the outside through turns 1 and 2.
Got it to stick. It's late enough in the race where they've got enough rubber laid down that you can really get the truck to hook up in that 2nd lane right now. And I'm thinking, and you can see it right there as he's working the outside of Vickery right now.
Jordan Barry right now. Sorry, I'm in the blimp cam, so I can try to race control this thing. But as he's working the outside there through 3 and 4, that's where you're really going to see that 2nd lane come in as an advantageous thing, because you can carry more speed coming off the corner, and in a drag race situation, you're going to get it. Jordan Barry's hurting right now. He's getting freight trained. That damage he got.
How long till he can make the bleeding stop?
Yeah. Jordan Barry got that damage from that door-to-door contact with Kevin Paskowitz, and has been falling backwards ever since. They're getting all stacked up in front of him though, as John Jenkins has now moved ahead of James McDavid. Here comes Boudinot to the inside of McDavid, and problems for Paskowitz. He ran wide through turns 3 and 4. That's let them close up to the back of him as well, as it's getting all stacked up here as McDavid into the wall coming out of turn 4. That stacked him up even more as here comes Barry, and again to the They're getting to the side of each other as that's going to bring out caution number 10. Oh dear. Take another look at that. Barry diving into the inside, a bit of a dangerous move there if you ask me. But David able to save it. Hunter King spinning to avoid it. Morganti spins it but didn't hit anything, so thankfully he's okay. Jordan Barry, not sure what he's thinking there. Drove back up on the track just as people were coming round, so that was a dangerous move by the 34.
Very much so.
As Tony, for the third time tonight, take it away.
I stick my finger up my rumpa-pum-pum and then massage my prostate with my thumb. Makes me piss my pants and turns my nuts numb. And up my anal hole you'll find bubble gum. Wanna chew some fresh from my bum. Her small intestine smeared with cum. I think my roommate Lance deposited some. Much better there than in her tummy tum tum. Sorry. Next.
Yeah.
Told you they were going to get worse.
That one escalated about 5 times more than the last one. But anyway, Bradley Allison staying out to get
I think that was bad.
point.
Wait till you hear the next one.
Yeah.
As I said, they're only going to get worse, folks.
And Jesse Fox is not replied, so I'm guessing he's on the floor laughing. That's somewhere anyway.
Sure.
And to reply to one of the guys in the Facebook chat, if you want to join this league, then just leave the iRacing screen name in the comments below after this broadcast is finished, and we'll make sure league management get your name involved for current races. What?
Jesse just replied. Oh God.
Green flags, please. No more yellows. Or we will need to move to a different channel. Well, funny you should say that. Anyway,
January 1st.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back out on track, we got Nate Siefka still in the lead there. Tanner Costa has moved up to second place. Not sure what has happened to Matthew Tyrrell. Oh, Tyrrell has dropped to 22nd. He got popped for speeding in pit road. So Tyrrell having to take an EOL here, and that is really going to upset him, especially after the good run he's been having so far tonight. Oh, Jesse Fox says a different type of channel. Okay.
Aha. Okay. With you now.
And after this broadcast is finished, I will be putting a parental advisory sticker on the thumbnail.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah. Anyway, coming through turns 3 and 4, we're getting ready to go, get him going again. What can Tanner Costa do here? It's the first time we've seen him at the front here tonight. Not much as Nate Siefka gets on the power pedal very quickly, and already Costa is under pressure from Matt Burkhart, who's up to third place now. And now he's going to make a bid for second place as they make their way through turns 1 and 2. Burkhart up to second place now, so good move there by the 44. Finds his way up to the second spot, and that's not very often we see him up there, Tony.
Absolutely. As you take a look at who's stalking behind him, you got Ray Black Jr. right behind Kevin Pasky right there. That battle for fifth is really starting to heat up.
Yeah, as Pasky under pressure from John Jenkins and Ray Black Jr. Corey Bradino is there as well. Tyler Vickery is there too. James McDavid, who was involved with the incident with Jordan Barry, he's back there. He's just been passed by Hunter King, so problems there for McDavid, struggling to get through the corners there, as he's just dropped out of the top 10. Let's go back to Jordan Barry, who's all the way back down in P22 now. I'm guessing he's used up his fast repair already, because there is some considerable damage on that 34.
Safe bet. For the amount of damage he's running, there's no way that truck can't be damaged. And
everyone's okay so far.
From the looks of it, oh, okay, it was just ATVO being not nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's Pasky is around! Problems for Pasky, which stay green, but he spun it around. Let's take another look at what happened there. Going through 1 and 2, lost the back end of the truck. Good awareness for Pasky as he managed to bring it down to a stop on the infield there.
Good job for everybody else to avoid him too.
Yeah, and he's back up to speed again as he's working on the inside of his teammate Kyle Gilbert. Pasky is going to be driving like a man possessed at this point as he's fallen all the way back down to P24 now. Let's go to a man we've not really spoken much about tonight. And that's the world's fastest hippie, Mr. Mike Whitaker. Currently knocking on the door of the top 10 as he's right behind James McDavid right now. Okay, Jesse Fox, good to see you in the chat, and hopefully we could see you in another broadcast soon, sir. So glad you enjoyed the show up to this point. Get some sleep, buddy. So Mike Whitaker knocking on the door of the top 10 there. He's just sitting in 11th place right behind James McDavid. Hunter King making his way back from the field. He is in P9. Meanwhile, back at the front, Nate Siefka has still got the lead here. Jeff Hollingsworth and Ray Black Jr. though in 2nd and 3rd respectively. Tanner Costa fallen back to 4th, and Matt Burkhardt has fallen to the tail end of the top 5 and is under pressure from John Jenkins now, who's making his way for the field as well. Corey Boudinot just behind them in P7.
Very much so. The tail end of the field though is where the racing's really getting hot and bothered, if you will. As those guys are just, they're not playing nice yet.
Yeah. Jacob Sampson has actually made his way back onto the lead lap with all the cautions, so good to see him back on the lead lap. Seems to be having a better run of things this time round, although he nearly gets into the wall coming out of turn 4. That's led Chad Witt onto the inside. Managed to back out of it, does Chad Witt, so good awareness from the 77. John Morganti is trying to chase down Mike Whitaker. And Morganti's been through the wars tonight, it has to be said. So we are on lap 105 out of 150 here.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong here? I'm listening to the in-race chatter, and there's some tempers starting to flare in the top 3 already.
So that's between Siefka, Hollingsworth, and Ray Black Jr.
Yes.
Well then.
Yeah.
And Jesse Fox put it correctly though, just before he went to bed. He says the top 10 are pretty solid. I think that it's just the lack of patience in the back, and that is exactly what we're seeing here. Not much patience in the back, so too many people eager to make their way to the front too early, as that's where most of the
Yeah, just jinxed us.
yeah. As Chad Witt in trouble. That's not Chad Witt. Stop falling. There you go. Take a look at that. He was working on the back of Samson. Hits the wall and snap lap, see you bye. Chadwick bringing out caution number 11. So, do you really want to risk another? Dirty Christmas Carol? You're trying to find.
Tell me, it's your broadcast.
I thought you were trying to find another one then.
Blow jobs and hand jobs and eating clitoris. Watching your grandmother do Schliftivorous. Standing the head of my cock till it stings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. Anyway, bringing it down pit road. We are going to take a commercial break this time because the Christmas carols are getting worse. We'll be right back after a few words from Friday night sponsor, Low Budget TV.
Down into turn number 1. Another slide job and crossover. The brakes are glowing on that left front as we go 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Making sure they won't pull up. Almost in intersection.
We're back here from Phoenix, Dirty Christmas Carols and all. We are still broadcasting here live on Beaufort Broadcasting as they make their way through the dogleg as Tyler Vickery taking 2 again, Tony.
Not 100% certain why, because I've been seeing that truck just get nothing but looser as the night goes on. So, other than just trying to gamble on track position, I'm not sure why Tyler would do that.
As you're seeing the results immediately right there as he's getting absolutely freight trained through turns 1 and 2. Jeff Hollingsworth got him immediately and he's going to get into the side of Ray Black Jr. here as they go through the dogleg and towards turn 3. There goes John Jenkins now. Tyler Vickery making a bad choice here of taking 2 tyres and he's just going backwards as Burkhardt in trouble. Please don't bring out caution. Yeah, crap. Let's take another look at that one. As it looks like Hunter King got into the side of him there. take a look at from the chopper. The good old chopper.
Your boy Chopper here.
Oh yeah,
That dude's amazing. I love that guy.
Quick, call me a chopper. You're a chopper, Sarge.
No. There's a comedian from Australia.
I know.
New Zealand.
Anyone that's watching in the UK will get that joke. It's from a commercial that ran back in the late 90s, early 2000s. From a
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper! No! Do it! Do it! Get to the chopper! Sorry. Anyway, back up to caution. We're under caution number 12 here. And I will say that again, we're under caution number 12 here. As I'm surprised heads haven't started to roll yet tonight, Tony.
Give it time.
Yeah, we're still 35 laps to go, so. As Butch Fraser gets a wave around, he will be 1 lap down now. Somehow Pasky went a lap down. Not sure what happened to him. I'm guessing he's out of the truck, so I'm guessing his night's done now. Oh no, he's back in the truck again. I'm guessing he needs to go to the bathroom.
Probably.
Yeah. Bob Lacavara is pit farm in his truck. Jordan Barry is not in his truck. I'm seeing Francois Pelletier, Chad Witt, and Johnny Antonucci in pit road. Carl Gilbert is still on pit road himself. Probably pit farm in his truck. And Tyler Vickery only dropped to 4th place after that really bad restart he had. So again, 2 tyres, not really the way to go at this late stage in the race, Tony.
Tires hasn't been the way to go all night. And Kevin Pasky was just disconnected.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
Yeah.
While Tony goes to find out what the hell's going on with league management, I'm going to continue up in here and yeah. As the lights go off on the pace car again, Nate, see if you're going to have the button when we go back to green. Jeff Hollingsworth has been up in that top 5 all night long, as has Ray Black Jr. It's going to be interesting to see how Tyler Vickery handles this restart this time round, as he's on the preferred outside line. This time round. Well, he was on the outside line last time round and got a horrible restart, so. And they make their way through the dog leg. Into turn 3 they go. We're going to get him back to green once again here tonight at Phoenix. Out of turn 3 they go, and into pit road goes the pace car as Nate Seifker again, not wasting any time. As Ray Black Jr. going to immediately work to the inside of Jeff Hollingsworth here. And these guys battling is letting Nate Seifker get away, as Tyler Vickery better restart for him this time, as John Jenkins working to the inside of Corey Boudinot. I don't know your name, how to pronounce your name, it's just impossible.
Boudinois.
Boudinois.
I asked him.
Okay. So Boudinois. Sorry. That sounded funny to me. Tyler Costa working on the back of Boudinois. now as they go for the dog leg, going to cross him over as they go into turn 3, and backs out of it, so not going to take any chances this time, as Hollingsworth and Red Black Jr. have reeled in Nate Seifker again. They could be challenging for that number 1 spot very soon. Tyler Vickery doing everything he can to keep John Jenkins behind him, especially with those 2 tires he has on his truck.
Well, it's getting to the point where those tires are about to equalize now. Jeepers. Remember that whole patience thing we were talking about with the front of the field? I think it's about to run out.
Yeah. Well, these 3 have been running nose to tail for the past, what, 20, 30 laps now, so...
Yeah, but watch the birdie.
Oh, is the... Francois Pelletier, just coming out of pit road there, has to...
Yeah, it's about to get downright ugly.
Yeah.
I can feel it coming.
Yeah, as they come out of turn 4, Ray Black Jr. almost getting into the back of Hollingsworth there. Hollingsworth almost getting into the back of Seifker.
Guys.
As we're under caution again. Jacob Sampson this time. As... Yeah. Not sure what happened. ATV won't show me. So caution number 13 here tonight.
Sampson disappeared, and when he reappeared, he was backwards.
Ah, okay. I wonder if he had contact with Butch Frazier as well, though, because Butch Frazier was right on his rear fender.
But I will be right.
Okay. We're going to head away for another commercial break. We'll be right back. And we're back live here at Phoenix. We're about to get them green once again. 13 cautions we've had tonight. Not the best of races these guys have had here at Phoenix. As they bring them back to green again. How long can we last before the caution flag flies again here, Tony?
1, 2, 3, not it. I'm not making that call. I'm not jinxing the field. Fuck you.
As Rayback Jr. gets around Jeff Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth having to give it up in the end. And Rayback Jr. looking to make a 2 from 2 here tonight. John Jenkins now up to 4th place. Tanner Costa is in the top 5 now as Boudinois. And Hunter King battle it out for 6th and 7th. Hunter King winning that battle. As, there it almost was. Hunter King going to dive it to the inside of Tanner Costa as Ray Black Jr. is around. And there it is. Sean Weaver caught up in that as well. Let's take a look at what happened. I'm going to take a look at that in the chopper cam because that looked very inconspicuous, shall I say? It looks like Ray Black Jr. was trying to move Jeff Hollingsworth but ended up moving himself.
Hashtag not wrong.
Let's take a look at Sean Weaver, see what he saw. Oh, he hit the wall in a big way. Take a look at what happened to him. Dives it into turn 3 there. Sees the accident ahead, tries to slow it down, and Robert Dudley just runs him the F over.
Yep.
Yeah.
And why is it that every time we broadcast a Pasky's Cardiac Truck League race, I get the munchies?
Well, we've got Chick-fil-A out there, we've got Rockstar out there, we've got
Whataburger, Krispy Kreme, Monster Energy, Boots Tacos.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting quite hungry myself. And then I see the Southwest Airlines paint scheme on David Bigger's truck and I start feeling sick again. I've heard Southwest Airlines are not the best airline in America.
Too many words in that sentence.
In the world? No. They're just not the best. Mind you, it could be worse. They could be United Airlines.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, no, I take that back. Southwest is actually worse than United. Because there was a guy recently on a Southwest flight that had to stand for the entire flight.
Yeah, no. I believe there was an incident on a Southwest flight where someone refused to put their seatbelt on, and when there was turbulence, they got thrown up through the ceiling.
Well, no. See, Southwest doesn't have assigned seating, and they overbooked the flight when a passenger bought. They make guys built like us, shall I say, purchase 2 seats.
Oh, okay.
And they overbooked the flight, and a guy was using 2 seats, and there was no seat for this other guy. Rather than accommodate him with another flight, they had him stand for the whole thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Could be even worse. Could be JetBlue. Anyway,
mean the only airlines that fly into and out of Syracuse?
Yeah. Apparently they're not the best either, so...
Depends. Do you want to go to Orlando cheap?
Oh, speaking of Syracuse, Mandy Pouch was in Syracuse yesterday. Anyway, we're back to green again as Nate controls the field going in towards turn 1. John Jenkins up to third now after the demise of Ray Black Jr. Hunter Costa in fourth, and he's under pressure from Hunter King now as they go through the dog leg. I just heard from...
It was the Parts Peddler trade show and auction this past weekend.
So that's why Mandy Pouch was in Syracuse?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that, and she's now living in the greater central New York area.
Oh, so she's not far then?
Her and Mike bought a house.
Oh, cool. As we've got Jeff Hollingsworth working to the inside of Nate Siefka. As Hollingsworth moves Siefka. Bump and run.
I just saw that one coming.
Yeah, bump and run in effect here as Hollingsworth moves Siefka out of the way. And Siefka dropping all the way down to P5 now. He's under pressure from Boudinois. Oh, and Morganti's been turned by McDavid. Uh-oh. Morganti got to the bottom of McDavid there. McDavid, oh, actually no. I think that was more of a 50-50 than a McDavid thing.
I shall go look.
Yeah, they kind of met in the middle there. But Jeff Hollingsworth moving Nate Siefka. Let's go back and see if we can watch that without my internet taking a dive. Yep, he got into the side of him and just moved him. So, good save by Siefka, but really going to put him on the back foot. Thankfully, the caution did come out. And this is why.
Oh boy.
Let me guess, the in-game chat is not a happy place to be right now.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So caution number 15 now with 14 laps to go. Jeff Hollingsworth is your leader. John Jenkins in second, Tyler Costa third, Hunter King fourth, and Nate Siefka. After that little bump and run move by Jeff Hollingsworth has fallen down to P5. Watch for him to come through the field now. Corey Boudinois is in 6th place. Matthew Tyrrell in 7th. Matt Burkhardt in 8th. Tyler Vickery rebounding for 9th. And Lonnie Barrington in the top 10 there. So good run for him so far. We're going to step away for another commercial break. We'll be right back.
Down into turn number 1. Another slide job and crossover. The brakes are glowing on that left front as we go 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Making sure they won't pull up. Almost in intersection. Almost pushing each other into the intersection and around.
And we're back to green here at Phoenix. And Jeff Hollingsworth not wasting any time in getting them going here tonight. Once this broadcast is over, unfortunately, there will not be any interviews tonight. I'm guessing tempers will be very high. As they're going to be 3 wide for second going into turn 3. It's going to win badly as here comes Nate Siefke around the outside of Hunter King. Tanner Costa moves his way up to second place. It's Siefke getting into trouble with Benoit, and that's going to bring out caution number 16 here tonight. At this point, Tony, I don't care. Just bring out your dirtiest Christmas carol.
Joy to the girls from Phoenix, Arizona. Your presence in my pants. I had no time to wrap it. Merry Christmas, bitch, now lap it. Repeat that bobbing stroke. Repeat that bobbing stroke. Repeat, repeat until you choke. Joy to the world, I finally come. A moment I enjoy. Now get your fucking beanie off of my shriveled weenie and call a fucking cab and get me one more beer. Remember, you're doing it again next year.
That cheered me up a bit. Anyway, we're under caution number 16 here at Phoenix. Nate Siefke getting involved again with another caution. I think wow, the train's well and truly come off the tracks at this point in the race.
Pretty much, yeah.
I believe that is... Yeah, Nate Siefke's put his car bit is... No, Nate Siefke's out on track, but... some very significant damage on that number 2 machine.
Nah, he's going down pit. Siefke's pit side.
Yeah, I see him.
I see you.
I see you.
Do me a favor, don't ever do that again.
What?
What you just did.
What? I see you.
Yeah, don't ever do that again.
What, is that scary? Or creepy? I don't know.
It's creepy.
You heard it here first. Tony Trapasso was afraid of my voice effects. Anyway.
No, I didn't say I was afraid of him. I just said it was creepy.
I do creepy very well. Hello, B-Man NASCAR. Good to see you out there enjoying the show. Apologise for the dirty Christmas carols, but with 16 cautions in this race, that's what it's come down to. John Barry in the chat. Not had the best of nights. He's already put it behind the wall. He's just enjoying the race from a fan standpoint now. So good to see you sticking around in some way, shape, or form, Jordan. So next flag will end it, as we're going to be 5 to go, I believe, when we go to green. Yeah, and stuff. Yeah, and stuff.
It's over?
No, next flag will end it.
It's over?
No, it's not over.
Quick, I'll throw a flag. I ain't proud.
What have we become? Anyway, the lights are off on the pace car. We will be going back to green with 5 to go. And for these boys and girls, the next flag will end it. This race.
Yay!
And not a competition caution thrown by Tony Trapasso. Sorry, Tony.
That may be a beer bottle at the computer screen.
No, your computer's in enough trouble. We don't need any more issues.
Sorry.
As we're heading towards turn 3, and we're going to bring them back to green for possibly the final, well, definitely the final time tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth has the button here. Pace car's off. And Hollingsworth not wasting any time. We're back under green once again. And gets it going immediately. Good restart there by Hollingsworth. Tanner Costa under pressure from John Jenkins and Hunter King.
They're trying to wreck.
Yeah, they're trying. 5 to go here at Phoenix. And 3 wide through turn 3 and 4. Yay and stuff.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, you don't want to know. So Tanner Costa.
Oh, there it goes.
And that's Lonnie Barrington. Let's take a look at what happened here for Lonnie Barrington.
Got turned.
And that is the end of the race, ladies and gentlemen. That is the last caution you're going to see tonight. As unless the wheels fall off it or if he receives a throughput, Mr. Jeff Hollingsworth is going to win his first ever race on his Truck Series debut.
That's right. He wasn't with us at Daytona, was he?
No, he wasn't. So, hell of a debut for Hollingsworth. Had to move a couple of people to get there, though.
Moved him, but he didn't wreck him.
Yeah. It's the good
There's
kind
of... There's a level of skill there where you can give somebody enough where you make them overdrive the corner, but not wreck the vehicle. And that's what a lot of other drivers might want to take notes about.
Yeah, so go back over the broadcast and take a look at what Jeff Hollingsworth did there. That's how you move a person without wrecking them. That's how you move a person properly. Nah, Chris, he didn't run any last season. Chris Bichard in the chat now. Yeah, Bichard didn't run any races last season. And Marshall Newton, yes, this race did drive us to insanity. That's why we were singing Dirty Christmas carols.
Pretty much, yeah. And I would like to just point out to everybody that's watching this broadcast in replay, I'm sorry that I'm not sorry.
It's almost Christmas season, so we're allowed.
Yeah, but I'm sorry that I'm not sorry that I ruined everybody's Christmas carols.
Yeah. I have an advent calendar for this one, for this Christmas. I'm looking forward to it. It's a Reese's one as well.
Oh, you got the good one then.
Yeah. Every door has got... behind every door is a Reese's cup.
Speaking of calendars, you realize that I had a 20-minute conversation with an older gentleman today at my work because he was upset that we didn't have a 2019 calendar that had cars in it.
Okay.
Because somebody decided, because there were, and I quote, pretty girls posing with the cars, that it was sexist.
They're called models. It's a profession. As Jeff Hollingsworth comes across the line and wins his first ever Pasky's Cardiac Truck Series race, as Tanner Costa finishes second and John Jenkins claims third place. And with that, we are going to forego the interviews here tonight because we know the tempers are going to be high when we do go to the interviews, so we're not going to do any interviews here tonight. So with that, we are going to end things right there. But your winner is Jeff Hollingsworth here tonight, and congratulations going out to him. Let me find a decent So your winner here tonight is Jeff Hollingsworth. So before we go anywhere, let's go through tonight's results when I find what music I'm going to play for this. Oh yeah, that one. So coming home with his first ever victory in the series is Mr. Jeff Hollingsworth. Coming home second place is Tanner Costa. Third will be John Jenkins. Fourth, Matthew Tyrrell. Running out the top five is Hunter King. Ray Black Jr. comes home in sixth. Tyler Vickery, a creditable seventh place. Eighth place for Matt Burkhart. Ninth, Gavin Martin. Good result for him. And Robert Dudley rounds out your top 10. Finishing in 11th place is Kyle Gilbert. 12th is Hoot Baker. 13th is Nate Siefka. 14th is Chad Witt. And Corey Boudinois rounds out your top 15. Tony.
Where the hell are we? 16th going to Dylan Moskowitz. Johnny Antonucci coming over in 17th. Lonnie Barrington in 18th. 19th going to Butch Frazier. 20th to Brad Allison. Sean Weaver coming home in 20th to Brad Allison. 21st to Sean Weaver. Last car on the lead lap. Francois Pelletier 11 laps down in 22nd. Mike Whitaker, unfortunately not the night he was looking for, coming home at 23rd. James McDavid 24th. Joe Morganti 25th. Jordan Berry 26th. Jake Simpson 27th. 28th going to Kevin Paskowicz. Bob Lacavara in 29th. David Bigger in 30th. And Devin Doss rounding out the starters of the event in 31st.
So that was the results of tonight's race, and we're going to end it right here, guys, as that is going to be the end of tonight's broadcast. Don't forget, this Wednesday we are going to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the first time in Top Fuel Racing history, as the season is starting to wind down and the championship is getting ever closer between the drivers there.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, for me, anything. We go there on Wednesday. Thursday we return with Somo as they continue their chase format as we go to Phoenix with those guys. And then Friday we are back with the low budget TV Cardiac Grand National Series as they head to whatever track they're going to next.
Iowa.
Yeah.
I believe it's Iowa.
Oh, Iowa. Iowa.
Mark the hair lip angels sing.
But anyway, that is going to do it for us tonight. That's Friday. We are going to Iowa with the Cardiac Grand National Series. Then Saturday we are off. And then Sunday we go to round 10. And probably one of the most exciting races of the calendar for the Bofa Indy Classic Series, as they go to the free version of Michigan, hoping for a big field for that one, and hoping no more people drop out of the league between now and Sunday. Yeah, I'm looking at you guys. And that's
I just broadcast the races, sir. You'll have to discuss that with management.
But anyway, that's your schedule for the coming week. We are back to a full schedule, more or less. So until then, all that's left for me to say is keep it clean, keep it green, and we will see you on Wednesday night when we go to Atlanta with Top Fuel Racing. Good night.